Welcome, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to our advanced trainings with me, Petra. If you're here first time, welcome. We love having you. Today we're going to have a topic that I thought everybody had in their Healy. Unfortunately, I have been informed in the last week that that is not so. So I had to pivot this week and combine certain things so everybody gets the benefit of this topic. So the topic that I wanted to do is vital substances. But I have learned since from our members as well as from the Healy corporate what actually happened to vital substances as a database in our Blue app, our Healy Resonance Analysis app. With the new Healy, you will not see that in your Blue app anymore. You have a different database, which is called Courage. We're going to look at that another day. But Courage and vital substances have nothing to do with each other. Vital substances and digital nutrition, however, do. So what I've done today, well, this week, I've been working 3 days straight together to pull this together for you today, to actually give you a guide for those of you that have vital substances, as well as for those of you who don't. So you can all benefit from it. So I'll show you today how you can do that, because vital substances, not all of them, but majority of them have been moved into digital nutrition programs, and plus added all the other stuff in the digital nutrition. We are going to do this a bit differently today, and I'm going to show you everything in the app. I'm going to scan myself. I'm going to show you what comes up, and I'm also going to show you both ebooks. So the digital nutrition ebook that you can download and the new ebook that I've prepared today for you, so you can crisscross the references, so you can actually go deeper into the information, so you can actually explore your body deeper. So we're going to cover all of that, and you're going to get everything that you need for that, and you will be able to download it. Please be patient with me, because this was like last minute and I pulled it together, but there is no place yet for you to download it. So there's no link. I will share the link in the Facebook group. If you're not in the Facebook group yet, I will share that right now in the chat, so you can join in there. Here, that's the Facebook group. If you are already in Facebook group, great, awesome. Okay, so let's start sharing so we can actually do this today. Here we go. Okay, you can see my slides. Okay, I can see my slides too. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so today, vital substances. So let's look at first, as always, every Thursday. We know that Healy devices are amazing, but they do not treat, cure, mitigate, diagnose, or prevent any disease or medical conditions. They're not magic pills. They will not grow you wings. And unfortunately, you will still need to do some work to change things within your body. But they are amazing in creating an environment within your body so your body can heal faster. Of course, if you are, beautifully watering your plants and your flowers with so many beautiful magic, yeah, but then once or twice a week or 3 times a week you pour some poison on them, nothing will change. Yeah, so just make it simple. Okay, so first of all, in the chat, pop, what do you think is more important, the right nutrients for your body to be healthy, or how we feel when we eat? Pop 1 or 2 in the comments. 2. 1, 2. Right nutrients. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yay! Finally, both. They're both important. So there's new research that actually shows that nutrients are actually not, so I think there's only 20 to 30% absorption if we feel stress when we eat. So nutrients, no matter what you ingest or what you put in your body and what you invest, if the environment that you're eating in and the environment that you're actually feeding yourself with energetically, emotionally, mentally, is not productive in a way of supporting the absorption of nutrients, nothing that you put in your body will actually help. So make sure that those two are really connected, and everything within our body is connected. So make sure that you don't look at this vital substances and digital nutrition only from a physical perspective, because we need to look at our body in so many different layers and different ways. Okay, so what are vital substances? So when we look at digital nutrition, when we look at traditional Chinese medicine actually looks at qi as a vital substance, because our energy is what carries nutrients and what carries blood and what carries everything around our body and keeps us alive. And everything we ingest turns into energy. But looking at it from purely physical perspective of nutrition, vital substances are elements without without them our body can't exist. It's something that feeds our physical vessel. It's how our body functions optimally. This is how we regenerate. This is how this is how our body performs certain functions. Yes, nutrition is important, but there's elements of that nutrition, and we have proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water. So water, we know with Healy that structured water within the body is crucial to have anything perform, including our heart. And when we look at vital substances, amino acids are what we are looking at, because amino acids are building blocks of the proteins. It's what our body uses in order to create proteins. And fats are what we look at, different types of fats, not just the fats that you eat like avocado and things like that, but specific elements of fats, omega-3s, omega-6, omega-9s, all of that, that you might be a bit more familiar with. Those are the fats that actually are really important, because fats are important for building hormones. Our cells are made of fats. So it's really important to understand what types of fats to put in the body and what our body really needs. Minerals, crucial. And vitamins, of course, they all have a function in our body. And when something goes out of balance, our body starts getting out of balance. And we won't even notice until things are quite out of balance already. Okay. So why are these elements or substances, why are they important? Well, let's look at proteins. So proteins are actually essential for building and repairing any tissue. So any tissue in the body, including cells. They producing enzymes and hormones and supporting immune function. They also serve as a building block of muscles, skin, hair, and nails. They literally build you. You build out of proteins. As an energy source, they're not. Our body will always use carbohydrates and sugars, simple sugars, in order to burn for energy, because they're easier to burn. But ideally, the fat source, not the protein, but the fat source is what we want. But protein is not a primary source of energy, but can be utilized for energy when carbohydrates are not available. And that's a problem, because, for example, if your body's starting to use protein, you'll probably lose muscle. And we don't want to lose muscle and tissue. We want to actually build it. Carbohydrates are normally the simple excess of energy. Ideally, we would prefer to actually use fat for energy, because it is a denser source and it lasts longer, and it's harder for the body to actually get it. But when it gets it, it lasts longer. The energy expenditure lasts longer. But carbohydrates mainly our body uses for energy source. They're also crucial for proper functioning of the brain, kidneys, heart, muscle, and central nervous system. So carbohydrates, I'm not talking about bread. Carbohydrates, I'm talking about vegetables. So we need to understand that we have different types of carbohydrates, and it's really important what we are feeding our body with. As energy, carbohydrates provide about 4 calories per gram and are actually necessary for physical activity and metabolic processes. So we need them because that energy is used for metabolism. Fats are not bad for you. Bad fats are bad for you, but not bad all fats are bad for you. Fats are crucial for hormones. They're crucial for energy storage. We produce, as I said, not only balancing hormones but producing hormones, and also the absorption of fat soluble vitamins, which are A, D, E, K. Yeah, so those vitamins are crucial. We're going to look at that a bit later, and I've gave you that all in the ebook as well. They also protect organs. So your fat can protect organs. If it's too much fat around organs, we looked at that the other day when we looked at the weight loss and fat loss. So too much fat around your organs is toxic. So we need a certain amount of fat, but in order to actually, warm up the organs and protect them, too much fat is toxic. And also they help maintain cell membrane integrity. So if there's not enough fat, your cells will thin the membrane, so they're more exposed to toxins, they're more exposed to aging, and you become more vulnerable to, like, with your immune system. Fat provides 9 calories per gram. So it's a much denser source of energy and it lasts longer for the body. But it is harder for the body to actually utilize this energy. But when it does, there's some pretty amazing stuff that happens in the body. Yeah, there's a lot of regeneration. Then we have vitamins. Vitamins actually support various bodily functions in our body systems, like immune system, energy metabolism, cell repair. They literally are like bridges in the body. So they're like sending messages from one space to another, helping to repair and rebuild. For example, each vitamin has its role, and a lot of them probably vitamin C, I like a C, not the sea like the ocean. Vitamin A. So vitamin A is crucial for vision. Sometimes also involved in energy. Sometimes also involved in liver detoxification. Vitamin C is important for the immune system. It's also really, really important in collagen synthesis as well as the absorption of iron. Vitamin B, so we call them the B complex, which is the different types of vitamin Bs. They're all important for energy production, but not only that, vitamin B complex is crucial for hormone balancing for women and nervous system regulation. So if there is stress, anxiety, any agitation of the nervous system, vitamin B and ideally liposomal vitamin C, which actually is absorbed faster, it's important, including like zinc minerals, to actually support our nervous system if there's too much stress. Minerals are underrated in my view. People forget about them, and they are crucial in keeping our body alkaline. So too much acidity in the body creates inflammation, and not enough minerals also create inflammation. And they are essential for bone health. So bones are not just made, yes, they're made from calcium, but this is not the only mineral. Yeah, bones are made out of, I think it's like 22 or 24 minerals. So you can't, if you just drink calcium or whatever, it's not going to help your bones. Yeah, and if you don't have enough vitamin D, it's not going to help your bones either. So it's really important to understand that all the different minerals, they work together. Oxygen transport. So iron is one of the most important minerals in your body. If you don't have enough iron, you won't have enough oxygen. If you don't have enough iron, you're going to have problems with your cycle with women. Your hair and nails will be completely fragile. Your skin is going to be different. You're going to be really tired. So there's a lot of inclusions of iron in your body. And iron works with other elements like vitamin C, for example, or minerals like zinc. So it's really important to understand that they work in synergy. Then we have sodium, which is our salt, not table salt. Yeah, so please don't go there. Celtic salt, which has minerals, 82 minerals ideally. That influences our fluid balance. So fluid retention, letting go, our kidneys, all of that is influenced by sodium. Many enzymes and enzymatic reactions in the body are also connected to zinc. So zinc is also really important with your immune system, with your reproductive health, with your brain health. So there's a lot of things happening with minerals that people forget. So we know that B vitamins are important, and the minerals that are actually providing us alkaline environment, but they are also supporting our overall health. They prevent deficiencies. That means that all the communications within the body are actually functioning properly. And they regulate all the balances, like alkaline and acidic balance within the body, which goes through the kidneys and the liver. And water. Water is the crucial element. It literally, it's like, how do you call it? It moistens the joints. It actually flows everything together. All of these elements need to come from point A to point B. And the water in our body, which is a structured water, is actually providing that vehicle for all of these beautiful elements and substances to move through the body. It hydrates, regulates temperature. It actually helps with nutrient transport and waste elimination. So if you are in the detoxification and you're trying to heal, water is crucial. And water with minerals, which is ideally coconut water, which has no sugar added, so natural young coconut water, has a really high amount of minerals that actually alkalize the body. So those are the things that are really important when we're looking at the vital substances of the body. So how do we actually know what our body needs? Any ideas? How do we know? Pop in the chat. How do we know? How do you know what your body needs? Do you know at all? Yes? No? None of it? Symptoms. Okay. What kind of symptoms? Tiredness. Okay. Fatigue. Lab test. Good one. Checking your bloods is always good. Run a Healy scan. Yes, we run a Healy scan. Of course, going to the doctor is important. Yeah, so don't forget to have your personal cravings. Yeah, that's also one of the signs. Yeah, reactions that it shows. Okay, so we have a tool, yeah, a Healy tool that we could use that actually shows us what our body needs. And is this a medical tool? No, but it actually helps us understand our body better. And I like to combine things, as you know. So if you have, and I hope you have, a medical practitioner, a GP, or someone that you trust, a health practitioner that can actually help you take a look at your bloods, take a look at your urine, take a look at your digestive tract, yeah, so your stools, and combining the information together with Healy scans, you can have a deeper insight into your body and what your body really needs. And it's really funny though, a friend of mine asked me to do an experiment with her. And she said, can you please scan me on all Healy programs and meridians before I do my blood tests so I can see what you tell me that's going on with my body and what the blood tests come back. So we played around and I literally said to her, this is what's going on. You need to look at this, you need to look at that, you need to look at that. And it was normally the gut, it was the inflammation, there was a hormone imbalances. And then her blood test came back and it was exactly that. She was like, I can't believe this is real. I was like, yes, it is, because Healy actually really, really, really well looks at our body. It's not going to treat you in that way because nothing can be cured or treated. You need to actually provide your body with the right environment. So let's look at how you can do that. So I now tweak things. So I'm going to show you both options. So before we go in to scanning, I wanted to just give you some directions on how you can do this. And then we're going to do the first option and the second. So for those of you who have the vital substances on your Healy resonance analysis app, which is the blue app, I would encourage you to scan that. So you go into the app, you go into the vital substances, and then you scan yourself. You do your energy analysis and see what comes up. So then you can either just vibrate that, but I like to look at this way. So I would, if you would be your first time vibrating or first time scanning, I would actually scan for the beginning of the week, vibrate for a week, and then scan again next week. So let's say I vibrate on scan on Monday, vibrate for the whole week, and scan another time next Monday. So then I would look at what substances would come up regularly, or they have a pattern of coming up for me. Yeah. So if they come up more often, that means that my body needs something and needs support. And then I can look at what's really going on, and I can go deeper. So then we can utilize the ebook that I prepared, and you have an option. I'll show you how that looks like and what you can do. And you can look at that specific vital substance, and you can look at what it does in the body. And I've also prepared for you where do we find this substance in food. So you can start supporting yourself with foods as well. Because while we're vibrating that and supporting our body with the right foods, we have a better absorption, like we do with digital nutrition. And I have also created in this workbook, for those of you that have vital substances and would like to combine it with digital nutrition, I have also put in all the programs that contain this substance in digital nutrition programs. So you have the connection of all of that. And for those that do not have vital substances and you have a digital nutrition scan, this is what you can do. So you can still utilize this. It's going to be a bit different. You can scan yourself on digital nutrition in the Resonance app. You can actually look at the digital nutrition ebook, because the ebook that I created has substances in there, vitamins, minerals, whatever it is in the program. Yeah. So what you can do is then, if it's coming up regularly, for example, if Psyche is coming up regularly on digital nutrition, you can look at the Psyche program and you can look at the elements that are in the substances that are in that program, and you can go back cross-referencing to this vital substances ebook, and then you can see where in the foods you can find that substance, so you can actually start supporting your body. So I created crisscrossing so you can have both options. So I'm going to show you this now. So I'm just going to start sharing my phone so you know how that looks like. So let's go into practice. So I'm just going to turn my phone on, and I'm just going to do this so no messages come in. Okie dokie. Where are you? Here. Okay. Do you see my phone? Just give me a perfect. Okay, cool. So the vital substances, for those of you that have it, yeah, you will find it in the third resonance from the top. So it's the purple one, yeah. So it's going to be this one, yeah. So this is the purple one. I've done some today because I was practicing. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to scan myself. So start new resonance scan. I'm going to choose vital substances. Don't mind mine because they doubled because I transferred from a last Healy. So I'm going to connect to the Healy. Really? Okay. Tell me in the chat who has vital substances. I have vital substances too. How does that compare? They're the same, honestly. I also have digital nutrition. Is that good coverage? Yeah, that's amazing. I do both. Sounds, yeah, perfect. So now today you're going to look at, Alison, how you can use the vital substances and then combine it with digital nutrition. Yeah, so if you have a Healy that's new, so last, I think it was 2021, I think it was 2021. Anything that if you bought your Healy after 2021, yeah, you have a new Healy, so you won't have vital substances on it. You will only have digital nutrition. So if you have courage, you won't have vital substances. So this is how you will know. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So let's scan. So I'm just going to scan mine. It's probably going to come something different because I've scanned so many times today. But this is just for practice purposes anyway. So let's see. So vital substances come up with 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so 5 substances that your body currently needs. So you will see glutamine. Okay, yeah, for sure. Okay, so I know mine already, yeah, because I've been doing this for a while. But so you just know, I'm not going to give you my knowledge right now. So I'm going to show you how you can do it without my knowledge in my head. So you can actually have the practice of going back into the ebooks and actually looking at it. Yeah. So you can start reading and really going deeper into the body. So we're going to look at the top 2. So you can just have a perception, but you can go deeper and deeper. So what I would look at normally is anything over 50%, which is currently for me, right, everything, because this week was stress, of course, doing all these changes as well. So glutamine, yeah, sulfur, team came up. Okay, interesting. That is interesting. Vitamin B5 and vitamin D2. Yeah, I haven't been out because there was no sun outside. Okay, so let's look at just the top 2 so you can understand how it looks like. So I'm just going to stop sharing and I'm going to share the ebook. Okie dokie. Sorry. Holy moly. Okay. Let me just do this. Cool. Okay. Can I do this? Rip. Where are you? Here. Okay. Can you see my workbook spreadsheet? It's a spreadsheet. Yeah. So this is digital nutrition. And I've created this one. This is not finished yet. I'm going to graphically do it so you can see everything, but you have all the details in here. So you're going to have the vital substances on the left, yeah? And then you have the role in the body of this substance. You have the digital nutrition program connection. So you will find this substance in these programs from digital nutrition, yeah? And then I also added found in foods. So this substance is found in these foods. Please choose the foods that resonate with you and your body. Always go literally closer to nature, the better. Yeah, start there. Then you go somewhere else. Because you can find these substances in also processed foods, some of them, that are not good for you. So I just want you to understand that I wanted to leave that in so you can actually understand if something comes up and it's maybe overloading you, you might need to shift some things that you're ingesting so you can see it from both sides. So mine came at 74% and it's L-glutamine as this is a what is it? Amino acids, sorry, it just came out of. So you will find it here. So it's glutamine, and it's actually telling you a building block of protein used for weight loss, fat burning, and building muscle, of course, because I'm currently literally doing this in my body, and my body is needing to actually regenerate. Treats leaky gut syndrome. I'm also supporting my gut right now. Improves gastrointestinal issues such as irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, whatever it is. So you boost brain health, decreases muscle wasting, improves aesthetic performance, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. It's literally transforming my body on that level. So it literally tells you what it does in the body. Now, I could use these programs as well to support myself, and I'll show you how to do that. So then these are the foods. So I can find this to support my body through nutrition, either through animal sources, either meat, fish, dairy, eggs, or plant sources, legumes, nuts and seeds, whole grains, vegetables, and also other sources like tofu and tempeh, yeah, and spirulina. So those all contain this substance. So what I would do in this case, because it is 74%, yeah, and I haven't been really healthy today because I haven't eaten properly. I've used a lot of energy, so glutamine also comes up when we actually are using some energy out of the body and we're not producing what we need. And what I will normally do is I would vibrate the vital substances from my resonance app every single day for about, I would probably do it for about 2 minutes, yeah? And then I would choose programs in digital nutrition. Either I would scan myself in digital nutrition as well, and I would vibrate that, and then go with the programs that come up from the scan, or just choose these programs that would actually support me. So intuitively, based on what I know about myself right now, I would probably choose either hormonal system harmony, regeneration, probably I would choose activation and circulation. Yeah, I'm not tired. Joy of life is normally what I love choosing as well, but circulation is important when we are actually moving toxins and, repairing the body. So this is what I would choose intuitively. I'm not saying you need to choose that. I'm just saying these are the options where you will find this substance. But also think of how you can connect the specific programs, and you can go in here and you can, what did I say? I think it was on the metabolism one. No. Hormone system harmony. So you have this element in here, but you can also read it. What does this what these elements here, how do they help the body? So if this resonates with what your body currently needs, you can run this program. So you have an option to combine things now to support yourself specifically for this substance and actually help your body absorb it better from the food, so you can support it from the nutrition level. You can support it on the energetic level, so your body has enough information what's coming in. Yeah, this is the resonance. And then support it with IMF programs as well with digital nutrition in order to actually get the information into the cell for the cell to regenerate and absorb what it needs to. So now you're combining application of frequency to actually help your body and nutrients in the body to get where they need to. Yeah, so this is coming from the vital substance. So the next one was sulfur. So let's look at that one. It's going to be on the bottom. These are minerals. Sulfur. Where are you? Potassium, selenium, sulfur. Yeah. So what it does, structured component of proteins. Yeah. So my body now needs regeneration, antioxidant function, which because I'm detoxing, detoxification, metabolism, joint health, skin health, cellular signaling. Yeah. This is what sulfur does in the body. And I can help my body by supporting it with these programs. Yeah. I would probably choose either age or vegan because they have, if you look at the program, I'll show you. So age, you see how it has a lot of vitamins. It has coenzyme Q10. It has a lot of minerals to actually help with detoxification and alkalization. I would choose vegan because it has also all these plus the omegas and B12. So my body's detoxing right now. So this would help my body. So you can also read it here, what it does. Yeah. And because it supports the antioxidant protection, yeah, immune system support, all those vitamins and minerals, that this is what they're doing in the body. So this is information through Healy, through frequency, saying and telling the body to act this way. Yeah. So now let's look at opposite. So I'm just going to stop sharing and share the digital nutrition. So I'm going to share that. So I could vibrate that. So if I would have this list, I would choose to vibrate this for a minute or 20 or 2 minutes or 6 minutes, whatever you feel it's right for you. You can do a minute 20 to 4 times a day if you want to. I tend to do about 2 minute to 6 minute one for vital substances every single day for a week at least, and then I rescan. Okay, and then I would go back to the first resonance and I would scan, where are you, digital nutrition mixtures. So now I'm doing it the other way around for people that don't have the vital substances, but they still can get the benefit of them. Yeah. Not all of them are in the nutritional mixtures, but majority of them are. But in the nutritional mixtures, sensitivities, in the nutritional mixtures, there are other elements that are actually contributing to a balanced nutrient absorption. Yeah. So you can see the sensitivities are coming up. So sensitivities is a program that we know. It's normally when we are detoxing or we have too many toxins. I know my body is detoxing, so this is completely okay. I know that this is not a problem for me. And of course, vitamin intake. Why? Because today I was stressed, and when we are stressed, we actually use more vitamins. And also when we have too many toxins in the body, the vitamin intake of the cell is not as high. Yeah. And vitamin B complex, yeah, because my nervous system is balancing, so vitamin B complex automatically came up. And plant substances, okay, this one is actually good. This is probably, so the second layer plant substances are the antioxidant support, yeah. And then sleep, of course, because yesterday I haven't slept well because I had to get up at 4. So this tells me everything about my body, yeah. So now what I can do, let's look at sensitivities in vitamin intake. So I can go to the workbook. So I can go into the workbook of digital nutrition. So you have the workbook of digital nutrition and you can look at it and you can go sensitivities, which are, I think it's in here. Detox. Yeah. So sensitivities, and you can see immune system regulation and modulation, antioxidant protection, reduction of inflammation. Yeah, because I'm detoxing, and when we are detoxing, the inflammation sometimes gets up and down. So this will help to balance it. Yeah, so you can act in this now, you can go, okay, so what is my body really needing? How can I support it with nutrition? So physical food. Okay, I have vitamin B3, vitamin C, vitamin D. Okay, I can go into this workbook and I can go, okay, vitamins, which are on the bottom. So vitamin B, what was it? Vitamin B3, vitamin C. Okay, vitamin B3. This is what vitamin B3 does. Yeah. Energy, cholesterol reduction, DNA repair, antioxidant effect, skin health, nervous system function, circulation, inflammation. And these are the foods that you can support yourself with. Yeah, and then the same thing for vitamin C. So you can include more of these foods, whatever you choose out of them, but you can include more of these foods in order to help your body regenerate, regulate, detox in this case for me, Yeah. So this is actually a combination for you to use Healy as well as the physical food in order to combine the powers. Hope this makes sense. Um, you will get both of the digital nutrition you already can download. I need to fix one thing there, but otherwise, the vital substances will be next week on in the group to actually download as well. Okay, so this is how I do it, a simple way. I'm just wondering if there's any other questions that I haven't really talked about and it might not be clear. Okay, if you have a question, you can pop your hand up. Otherwise, I'm just going to go through the chat. Um, yes, so vital substances. I know a lot of people didn't know how to use vital substances, and it's really important to understand that your body needs certain elements. And in order, now that we have a combination of digital nutrition as well as vital substances, you can combine them together. And then you can support yourself with nutrition and actually have faster results within the body in order to move things around. Because we think that, oh, I'm just going to run digital nutrition, it's going to be fine. I don't need to do supplements. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do anything, right? Trust me, my nervous system has been dysregulated for years. And I'm taking vitamin B complex liquid because I know my body only takes liquid. Yeah. It doesn't process otherwise. Liquid, plus I'm running the vitamin B complex on digital nutrition. Plus I'm running my vital substances. Plus I'm doing the detoxification. Why? Because I'm helping my body to actually get less burdened so I can move it, so my nervous system can actually balance, so it can come back to balance faster. You have tools to help you. They're there to help you. So don't just rely on one thing and expect it to be magic. Yeah. You need to help your body to maneuver things around, especially when it's detoxing like I'm detoxing right now, which is full on. And my body is actually needing support. And I will give it support because then it can eliminate those toxins faster. Okay. The ebook, yes. So the ebook is going to be both of them. So digital nutrition, it's already in the Facebook group. The new ebook for vital substances will be also in the Facebook group, always in the comments of the training post, in the guide section of the Facebook group. Courage, what to do with courage? You run it so you can gain courage. It's actually a good one. I don't have it, honestly. I was saying to my beautiful friend in Healy corporate in marketing, I was like, how can I do training on courage if I don't have the database? So, but Katie, my friend, does have it, so she's running courage for me. But it came up really funny the other day because I didn't even know that you guys have it. I don't have it, so you're better off than I am. But courage is actually beautiful in combination of supporting your psyche, your mental balance, your emotions in order to move things forward, the energy moving forward. You can see where you can be stuck. That's actually how I see it. But I haven't dived deeper into the training yet. So, too tiny. What's tiny? The wording in the ebook. It's going to be bigger when you actually get it in the PDF, if that's the case. I scanned last week and got D3. Yes, haven't taken it for a while. Had ran out, so got some more and been supplementing with it. Happy to see it did not show on this week's scan. Perfect. Remember, so D vitamins, yeah, they are formed in the sun through your skin and through your eyes. Both D vitamins. So make sure that when you're running the Healy scan, and if you are wanting to support yourself, I would encourage you. So this is how I do my D vitamins, and this is just a suggestion. I'm not saying that you need to do this. Of course, always, check in with your health practitioner. I do gua sha scrub in a shower in the morning, so which is bicarb soda and this purely triple 5-time distilled vodka. Yeah. And I literally scrub my whole skin, my whole body. And then I actually put coconut oil, or ideally I would put tallow, but I don't have enough. Um, Literally all over my body, and then I go out. I have a pool next to mine, and I just literally lay in the sun for about 15 minutes to half an hour, front back, and without sunglasses, no sunscreen, yeah, in the morning, so when it's not too hot, and absorb the vitamin D. With that, saying that, you also need vitamin C. Not the ocean, that would great because it's minerals, but you also need vitamin C in order to absorb it. So supplements will not work. Like, for example, people say to me, I take iron supplement, yeah, but nothing helps. Well, yeah, if your gut is not okay and you're not absorbing, if you don't have enough vitamin C and you're under stress, if you don't have enough, minerals that actually carry the iron, so there's so many things that are influencing that. So we need to understand that if there's also no copper, yeah, you can't have iron storage either. So we need to understand that there's different elements that are influencing what your supplementation will do. So just taking supplements for the sake of supplements, it's not always ideal. Make sure that you find natural ways before you just go to supplements, and find foods in order to absorb better. And of course, take care of the gut. Cool. Programs, you mean programs of the digital nutrition? Yeah, you can just run the resonance. Resonance is amazing. Like, I run it all the time, and Jeffrey has amazing experiences just with resonance, and I think Dr. C has experience with that as well. So you can run resonance without a problem. How many programs you call is perfectly fine. Yes. So as always, right? Check with yourself. Healy does not recommend more than 3 IMF programs per day. If you are sensitive, make sure that you connect with yourself and see if that's too much. If you are okay, then you can run more than 3 IMF, but with coil you can do extras. How many days and frequencies to keep with digital nutrition? Okay, so this is mine. I'm not saying that this is for everyone. Please, anyone else has experience with that and have a different experience to mine, please share it. I would love to. I run my digital nutrition on a weekly basis. So I run my digital nutrition scan on Monday morning, and I actually vibrate every single day. And I go through the digital nutrition list, and I do anything over 50, all the programs IMF daily. So not all of them together, but one program per day for the week. So, and then I would return it. So if there's only 2 or 3 programs, I will, rotate those 3 programs during the week, and then I would rescan. So this is how I'm doing it, and then I'm checking what my body is needing and what's going on. Yeah, and then I check with other things as well and myself. But if anybody else does it differently, please, please do that. Quantity of food required. Well, depending on how hungry you are. So, like, it's not about the quantity of food, it's about how well you absorb it. So if your small intestine is not absorbing the food and nutrients, you can eat, thousands of kilos of something, and it's not going to really help. So make sure that you are absorbing well, and that you have quality foods. Yeah. So conventional foods grown with conventional farming methods, like vegetables, have more, harming pesticides and stuff on there that it's going to hurt your gut, so you're not going to get a lot of nutrients out of it. At the same time, there's no nutrients in them because they are farmed in a soil that is void of any minerals. So make sure that you have quality food. Yeah, if it's not organic, whatever that is in your country, because different countries have different things. Some have organic, some have bio, some have like different standards. Make sure that it's high quality. Yeah. Professional good. But I have only digital. Yeah, then choose the digital nutrition mixtures. So 68% is relevance. Yeah. So we've done this in the blue app scans. So anything So the percentage tells you how important it is for your body. So if it's anything over 50%, I would say your body is needing attention. Yeah, right now. Anything under 50% is something your body is telling you, hi, this is here. Yeah, in the background, something's happening with that, but it's not urgent yet. So that's why I look at anything over 50%. So the ebook is not, so the digital nutrition ebook is already in the Facebook group. The vital substances is not. It's going to be next week. I don't have in third resonance. What do you mean by that? It should have it. So anyone that has Healy, if you have a scanning Healy, so Healy Resonance or Healy Resonance Plus or Professional or whatever, you know, the Obsidian, you should have the 3 resonances in the Blue app. Yeah? Okay. Dr. C, do you want to share?
Yes. Regarding that vitamin D, because it is a proof that is scientific evidence. It suggests that vitamin D plays a major role, but we have to expose ourselves to the sunlight. The best time is 10 to 3. That is it is a research findings. So if you expose yourself to the sun between the 10 to 3. 15 minutes to 30 minutes. It is the official recommendation. You will get this one because I recommend for all the this one clients, especially the food and the sun bath, the exposure to the sun bath. That is the official recommendation. Then with respect to the iron supplements, if you take, there are side effects, more side effects we get. The constipation, other thing, the constipation is the main one of the side effect of the iron supplement. Though all the supplements, it is better, but the digital nutrition is okay because it is a natural one. For other thing, it is better to take the maximum natural source. That will be better.
Yes, but iron supplements, there's different type of iron supplements. And also 10 to 3 in here in Queensland, I would burn. We also need to yeah, so we also need to understand that different countries around the world, they have a different timing. So for us, you know, we need to just to say to adjust to where you are living, right? Because if I would be in Europe, I would probably be in the sun from 10 to 12, 1 o'clock. But here in Australia, you know, we have a scorching sun at 10 o'clock and I normally go in the morning.
Then the calcium also, whatever the amount of calcium, all the calcium is not, the body will not absorb all the calcium. To calcium to absorb, vitamin D is a must.
Correct. And also calcium, that as a calcium supplement, it actually only does worse.
Rate of absorption for the calcium supplement is very, very low. But if you take the same calcium in the natural source, the absorption is very high.
Correct. And also if you take minerals like Celtic salt, which has 82 minerals, which your bones actually need, not only calcium, your bones will be much better, definitely. And if you balance your hormones, your bones will be better. And with women, you know, if they are having issue with bones, progesterone is normally the cause that actually, you know, women should be balancing instead of calcium. So definitely. Thank you, Dr. C. I always love listening to your sharing. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Oh, Kokilo. Setu. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. I'm so sorry. Setu. Is it Setu or Setu?
Yes. Setu. Yeah.
Setu. Okay.
Thank you. Your session is very interesting. I am continuously attending all your sessions. Thank you very much. But whatever you are telling, we are having only nutrition mixtures in professional.
That's what I said. That's why I said at the beginning. That's why I did the session differently. So you have 2 options.
Okay. No, how to get that which nutrition we have to we need, because it is in mixtures. It is showing like blood hormone, like that is only it is showing. But how to know the nutritional deficiency in this, in our Healy system?
So Healy doesn't tell you if you have nutritional
Yeah,
deficiencies
yeah,
because
yeah,
Healy is not here to treat or mitigate anything, right? So if you're
yeah,
looking for what's wrong with you, then
yeah,
instead of looking at how you can balance your body in this moment and actually start shifting things, and looking for solutions, then unfortunately, if you're going to scan yourself to see deficiency, you're not going to get the results because Healy scans what's present in this moment and what your body needs right now. So it's not
okay,
like, so things will shift and change, except for example, if you need something really urgently and for a while, yeah, so your body's really needing it, so you're obviously somehow deficient. That doesn't mean that it's going to come up on a blood test. Yeah,
yeah.
so just letting you know. So this is not an equalization of that. Yeah,
No,
so
when you, now my question is that when you analyzed, it showed that what are the vitamins and minerals you need. But which app we should use for that?
Okay, so if you don't have vital substances, it's not going to show you which vitamins or minerals you need. So if you only have digital nutrition
Hmm.
database, yeah, that you're going to
Yes,
do it in the blue app, not in the
yes,
pink one, in the blue app, because
no,
you need to scan it. Yeah.
yes, yes. Yeah.
So the blue app, you're going to do the digital nutrition mixtures, you're going to scan that, you're going to analyze your field, and you're going to have programs. And those
Yes.
programs you can go and look at in the ebook, and it's going to tell you what frequencies of minerals and vitamins and elements it's containing in that program. Yeah.
Okay, how to access that ebook?
So in the Facebook group, you will need to find the
Okay,
digital nutrition mixtures training, and it's going to be under that post. Yeah, you're
okay,
going to have a link to a website. You're going to pop your details in, and you're going to receive it in an email. Yeah,
okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
yeah.
Thank
But for the vital substances, it's going to be available next week. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No worries. You're welcome. Okay. Any more questions, or are we done? Is it from 10 to 3, or is it before 10 and after 3? Well, depends probably or where you are, as I said, right? Yeah, 3 is dangerous. Yeah. Well, skin cancer, there's a debatable thing, but yeah. How to consume Celtic salt, like any other salt. I put it on my salad. That's how I do it. Cook with it. Yeah, I put it in my water. Like it's a normal salt. It's just the sea salt. Um, um, so I'm not a doctor, so I can't answer, what to do with varicose veins, but think of it differently. So if anything's happening with the veins, there's a pressure issue, there's probably kidney situation, there's probably a circulation situation, there's probably also could be hormone related. So there's so many things that you could do. You can also search in the Healy Heal Advisor search app, the blue icon for the app, and just see what programs come up for that. The different times run at different frequencies. Is running the 1 minute 20 multiple times more beneficial? Well, that's what Healy recommends. So Healy's basic recommendations are 37 seconds 8 times a day, 1 minute 20 seconds 4 times a day. But you can run it whatever you want. Yeah. So for me, because I really feel frequencies, for me it's enough if I run it for 2 minutes or 6 minutes. Yeah. The other day I did run my meridian programs for 27 minutes and I actually really needed it. So, but that's me. So you need to actually observe your body. So it's not about, you can start with healer recommendations and then see how you go and play with it. Okay. So 37 seconds 8 times a day, or 1 minute and 20 seconds 4 times a day. Okay, that's it. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the group. The workbook for vital substances will be available next week together with the recording. For the digital nutrition, you have it available already in the Facebook group. you just need to go into the guide section under advanced trainings, find the digital nutrition post for the training. In the comments of that post, you will see a link to the website for the PDF. Yeah. Otherwise, next week we are doing Healy Meridian module. So we're going to do the training finally before the end of the year. And we are moving into December. So, and we only have, I think it's 4 trainings left, or 3 trainings left till the end of the year. So Meridian module next week. If you have any questions, please pop them into the Facebook group. But I will love you and leave you, and have a beautiful weekend ahead. And I'll be seeing you next week and next Thursday. Have a great night. Bye-bye.